Miagoth's rise in Hollywood is a tale of metamorphosis. Not just as an actress, but as a woman who has turned adversity and instability into fuel for her craft. Born into a transient life, moving between Brazil, Canada, and England, Goth embodies the essence of transformation. Her performances echo her own shape-shifting nature, and her trajectory, from an unassuming teenager in London to a powerhouse in the entertainment world, offers a masterclass in reinvention. With an estimated net worth of $2 to $2.5 million in 2025, Mia's fortune is still modest compared to her peers, but her artistic journey has made her one of the most compelling and fearless actresses in contemporary cinema. Her rise to prominence coincides with the renaissance of horror in cinema, a genre she has helped redefine. Known for her dual roles in T. West's X trilogy, X, Pearl, My Ex-China, her haunting turn in Brandon Cronenberg's Infinity Pool, 2023, and her transformative performance in Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, 2025, Goth has become a mainstay of artistic horror. Her fearlessness and versatility are evident in every role she takes, from art house thrillers to blockbuster franchises. This documentary will chart Mia Goth's extraordinary journey from a nomadic childhood to becoming a queen of horror, an actress capable of giving audiences a look into the depths of human complexity, pain, and transformation. This video is sponsored by True Affairs. Visit our website now and shop the latest deals. Don't miss out, check it out today. Mia Gypsy Melo da Silva Goth was born on October 25, 1993, in Southwark, London, to a Brazilian mother and Canadian father. Her multicultural heritage, Brazilian through her mother and Canadian through her father, set the stage for her adaptable and chameleon-like approach to both life and acting. As a child, Mia was already living a life that would prepare her for the multifaceted roles she would later inhabit on screen. At the tender age of 2 weeks, Mia's family relocated to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Her mother, struggling as a young single parent, sought help from her family to raise Mia. Here, she would speak Portuguese and grow up immersed in Brazilian culture. However, when Mia was 5, her mother made the decision to return to London, which meant leaving behind the world she had just begun to understand. Yet, this early exposure to different cultures became a defining trait of Mia's career. Living in several countries, experiencing multiple cultures, and navigating her bicultural identity gave her the tools to adapt and transform, not only in her personal life but also in her acting roles. Mia's early years were defined by a sense of instability, moving between Brazil, Canada, and London. By age 10, her family moved to Nova Scotia, Canada, where Mia attended 9 different schools in a single school year. These frequent changes forced her to adapt to new environments, to assume different personas, and to mold herself to fit into each new culture she encountered. This formative period played a significant role in shaping her as an actress. Goth has been open about the impact her unstable upbringing had on her. In interviews, she shared that as a child, she would often adopt new personalities to fit in with her ever-changing surroundings. This ability to morph into someone else, to wear different identities, became essential to her future career as an actress. For Mia, this was not just about acting, it was about survival. I would change who I was depending on where I was and who I was with. That's how I survived, Goth explained in an interview with the Irish Times. This sense of constant self-reinvention would become a hallmark of her acting style, one that allows her to disappear into her characters completely. At the age of 14, Mia Goth was discovered at London's Underage festival by fashion photographer Gemma Booth. Recognizing Goth's unique, ethereal appearance, Booth signed her to Storm Model Management, thus launching her modeling career. Mia quickly became a staple in major fashion campaigns for Miu Miu and appeared in Vogue editorials, marking her as one of the most sought-after faces in the fashion world. However, despite her success in modeling, Mia's true passion lay in acting. At age 16, she began auditioning for film roles, determined to follow in her grandmother's footsteps, who had been a prominent Brazilian actress. Mia's decision to transition from modeling to acting was driven by her desire to explore a deeper, more emotional form of expression, one that allowed her to embody complex characters. Her first significant film role came at the age of 18 in Lars von Trier's Nymphomaniac, 2013. In this controversial film, Mia played P, a teenager who becomes involved in a sexually charged relationship. This marked her entry into the world of art house cinema, a genre known for its exploration of intense, often taboo themes. While the film's sexual content raised eyebrows, Mia's fearless portrayal of her character established her as a young actress unafraid of tackling difficult material. It was on the set of Nymphomaniac that Mia first met her future husband, actor Shia LaBeouf, who would play a major role in her personal and professional life for many years. From the beginning of her career, Mia Goth has consistently chosen roles that challenge the boundaries of horror and psychological thriller genres. Her partnership with director T. West began with the groundbreaking X, 2022, where she played Maxine Minx, a young aspiring porn actress, and Pearl, the murderous, elderly antagonist. The dual role required transformative makeup and prosthetics, and Goth's ability to inhabit both characters with such distinctness drew critical praise, catapulting her into the spotlight. The film was a critical and commercial success, and Goth's performance was hailed as mesmerizing. Her portrayal of Pearl, a character with a deep sense of alienation and rage, marked a milestone in her career. The role demanded a level of vulnerability and intensity that many actresses shy away from, but Goth embraced it wholeheartedly. As she said of her performance, "It was one of the hardest, but also one of the most rewarding experiences of my career." The success of X led to a prequel, Pearl, 2022, which further showcased Goth's ability to transform. She took on the role of the young version of Pearl, providing a haunting backstory for the character. Goth also contributed to the film's script, marking her first significant foray into writing and creative control. The trilogy's final installment, Ma XX 2024, saw her return as Maxine, this time navigating Hollywood's more mainstream world while grappling with a mysterious killer. As the trilogy concluded, Goth was cemented as one of horror's most intense and versatile performers. By 2025, Mia Goth's star power had expanded beyond the horror genre. She was cast in Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, one of the most anticipated films of the decade. Goth plays Claire Frankenstein, mother to Victor Frankenstein, played by Oscar Isaac, and Elizabeth, Victor's future love interest. Del Toro, a director known for his meticulous attention to character and transformation, was drawn to Goth's ability to play dual roles, a skill she had honed in X and Pearl. The role of Claire Frankenstein is arguably one of the most challenging of Goth's career, as it requires a balance of psychological depth and physical transformation. In interviews, she has admitted that playing the role was one of the most terrifying experiences of her career. Yet, it also presented her with the chance to work with a director whose artistry mirrors her own dedication to craft. The film's debut at the Venice Film Festival in August 2025 garnered an unprecedented 13-minute standing ovation, and its subsequent streaming release on Netflix made it one of the most watched films in the platform's history. Critically, it was hailed for its artistic vision and for Goth's fearless performance in two pivotal roles. Looking ahead, Mia Goth's career is poised to take an even more mainstream turn. In 2026, she stars in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, a prestige project based on the ancient Greek epic. Her role in the film marks her entrance into auteur-driven blockbuster cinema, a rare feat for an actress who has long prioritized artistic integrity over commercial success. Goth is also set to join the cast of Sean Levy's Star Wars, Starfighter, 2027, a film that promises to elevate her into the franchise superstar stratosphere. Playing an original character in a universe as vast as Star Wars will undoubtedly broaden her appeal to a global audience. Despite these upcoming blockbuster projects, Goth has remained true to her roots in art house cinema and independent film. Her role in Brandon Cronenberg's Infinity Pool, 2023, demonstrated her ability to combine psychological horror with satirical social commentary, further solidifying her status as one of the most distinctive actresses working today. While her career continues to skyrocket, Mia Goth has fiercely protected her personal life. She and Shia LaBeouf, whom she married in a small, unconventional ceremony in 2016, have largely kept their family life out of the public eye. The couple shares a daughter, Isabel, born in 2022, and Goth has spoken about how motherhood has profoundly impacted her career choices. As she explained in an interview with Elle, "Becoming a mother has made me more selective about the roles I take. Everything has to make sense. My time is more precious now." Though their relationship has been marked by turbulence, including LaBeouf's legal troubles, Mia has consistently kept her focus on her family and her craft. She describes her daughter as the greatest gift of her life and hopes to create the stability for Isabel that she herself lacked as a child. Mia Goth's journey from nomadic childhood to becoming horror's most fearless star has been anything but conventional. Her ability to inhabit a range of characters, from disturbing villains to empathetic heroines, has earned her the title of a true acting chameleon. Yet, Her modest wealth and grounded lifestyle serve as a reminder that her focus remains on art rather than acclaim. With the upcoming Star Wars and Marvel projects, miagoth is poised to become a mainstream icon, all while maintaining the artistic integrity that has defined her career. As she continues to embrace roles that challenge her, Goth's legacy as a transformative force in cinema seems assured. She is more than just an actress, she is a shapeshifter, an artist who has never been afraid to transform, both on screen and off, making her one of the most unique and extraordinary figures in contemporary cinema.